Moving on to the site itself, we believe we've got a Class A product going there. We think it's going to bring tremendous value to that corridor, because I believe that corridor is in transition right now, especially with the unknown of Buehler's. Because right as we were taking this site down, Buehler's goes dark and leaves a big void back there. And we've all seen what can happen in those kind of situations. So I think right now is a very crucial time for that particular corridor to step up, because I honestly believe once we start building there'll be a lot of additional activity for that area, that a lot of these additional questions can be addressed. So with that, I'll leave it at that and answer any questions you have.
Any questions for the applicant? Okay. The only thing I have, and I think this is kind of taken care of in condition number 11, but the renderings to me feel really dark, and maybe that's because it's a rendering and sometimes these things don't print out right. They just look really dark. I know you guys in condition 11 have the ability to approve the materials once they're received, but that's really all I have to say about it.
Yeah, we work really closely with staff, and we wanted to mirror something that was, again, Class A with what Panera has done there. We've really liked what the staff has done there working with Panera. We would like to continue that type of quality product there, and we come up with this type of design. The feedback has been outstanding from prospective tenants. They've all really liked this type of concept. It gives a little bit of change, but not a lot of wholesale change.
I think, yeah, I agree with you, Mr. Chairman. I think it's the rendering is feeling dark in part because the limestone wainscoting is rendering as gray, at least on how I see it, and obviously it would be tan, which would, I think, change that. If you can, and that would change that. And then I think you're also seeing some shadow lines and other things in here. But that condition 11 will let us look at the material boards and get to a final place. But I made a note, to make sure that we're not too dark.
Okay. And you're good with all of the 18 conditions plus the 19th condition, which would be the dumpster?
I am.
Okay. All right. I think that's all we have for you in terms of questions. Thank you.
Thank you.
Are there any members of the public here tonight that wish to speak on this particular topic? Okay. Seeing none, I'll bring it back to the commission. Do we need to do anything to add condition 19 or?
I officially amended our staff report to add condition 19. So in a motion, you might say, and including the addition of condition 19 as stated by the staff. That might make it clear.
Excellent. Thank you for that clarity. All right. What is the wish of the commission?
Well, I'll move to approve item 2017-17-14 with all staff conditions, including the added 19th.
Motion by Mr. Badger.
I'll second.
Second by Mr. Monsouras.
Mr. Badger?
Yes.
Mr. Halter?
Yes.
Councilman Hellinger?
Yes.
Vice Chairman Monsouras?
Yes.
Chairman Simpson?
Yes. Motion carries. Thank you and good luck. All right, moving on to item number 4 this evening, the planning director's report.
We just had a meeting a couple of weeks ago, and we had a good discussion, Commissioners. So I don't have anything this evening beyond 2. One is to welcome Jonathan Owen, a new project engineer. So Matt, I don't know if you want to, anything else?
I alluded as the last meeting that we had lost an engineer to another entity nearby. But as quickly as we lost Jeff, we gained a great asset in Jonathan Owen. He comes to us from Southeast Ohio area and graduated from the Ohio State University.
Excellent.
And he's been working at BNN for the past 8 years. Thank you. And anything else you'd like to add?
It's a pleasure to be here. Look forward to meeting all of you and working with the commission and the other staff in the city on this new job. I'm 3 days in and already I can tell I'm going to enjoy it and just look forward to the future.
All right. Well, we're excited to have you. Welcome aboard.
Appreciate it, Lance. Give a preview of what might be coming up next month. We're still working some cases.
Yeah, actually, the deadline's not till next week. I know, I'm pretty sure the Troy Road, doing a facelift out there, signage in the lake, we'll see that. We have about 10 projects that are on backlog. We're just waiting to come in, so at some point, we're going to get very busy. We'll see how it plays out next week.
All right, everything will come in at once.
That's Murphy's Law.
I think all three McDonald's, both Wendy's, and the Kentucky Fried Chicken are all under various states of review right now, so I don't know. And maybe the chairman has more insight as to where the franchise money's coming from all of a sudden, but it seems to be there, which is a good thing ultimately for everybody. Matt had one thing
I did. I wanted to let the commission know, and particularly Mr. Ellinger, that we getting ready to start it's related to the case we just heard, getting ready to start the sidewalk project to connect this area, the Bueller's parking lot area, to Lexington Boulevard.
Good.
So that'll be constructed in the upcoming weeks. I know that was important to you.
Yes, very much so. Good safety improvement.
Yep.
Well, as you know, we're working with the Trepless developers. That case is proceeding to council, but also has implications for the next piece of the bike path gap, if you
Right.
will, in this area that's being designed and is planned to be constructed as well by hopefully the developer and
Right.
the bid by the city.
We have some property to acquire, but after that, we should be able to get going.
Details.
Details. Yeah.
Minute details.
Details. That's it. Happy to answer any questions you might have.
Okay. All right. Item number 5, the commission member comments and discussion. George, we'll start with you, and we'll just go around the horn.
I have nothing tonight.
Oh.
No, I know.
Wow.
I have two. One, I think everybody's aware of, is the gas station down there on 23, or on South Sandusky Street. There's no longer pumping gas. This is the one on the west side,
You Clark.
Okay.
the old Clark station, okay? It's a nice one. You know, and there's trash out front, there's trash to the side. I know that I think all they're selling now is cigarettes and pop, because I think they lost their liquor license. The windows are completely covered 100% with advertising. It's just, it wouldn't take that much for them to just clean it out, okay?
To answer your question, somebody came in last week and we set up a meeting with, they're supposed to provide drawings to us, and we're going to set up a meeting, so it sounds like the owner is looking to upgrade that site. So I'm waiting to see what that will be.
And as we discussed a meeting or two ago, Mr. Hellinger brought that up. That was a subject of the individuals there were subject of some criminal cases several months ago. And that's proceeded through the process. Obviously, we can't pump gas. None of us can do that. We did, though, as that came up from Councilman Hellinger, we did go out to there and it used to be a Swifty or whatever across the street, in addition to the other gas stations you had mentioned, and do code enforcement site inspections on those at that time, and did notice them on a few fairly minor things, for cleanup things like you're talking about. There's a point at which if you take this board off of here, I'm not sure it cleans the whole site up, if that's part of your point. So we're hopeful that this can help. I do have a bit of news. Maybe we talked about this last time, if so, just tell me stop. But the property on London Road, different property now, the property on London Road, which is also a gas station, United Smokes, they do appear to be moving forward to refilling that building and bringing in True North, who owns and operates a lot of Shell stations around Ohio, to come back in and let's start to re-energize that building. So I know it's not that same property, but
That'd be great too.
another property has been vacant and has some eyesore elements as well that need to be cleaned up. So I think we're making slow progress. That's the hope.
And the other one I've got is the repair garage over on East William Street. in front of, AutoZone.
Garage 26?
We had certain agreements that at certain periods of time, there was some landscaping that was supposed to be done. In the front and on the side. And it seems like none of it's been done. And I think the time element has gone by, and I could be wrong on that. But I know how that stuff can kind of slip through the cracks with everything else you've got going.
That's a
But I
good
think,
point. We'll follow up on it.
yeah, you need to look at that. Because, then, it wasn't that terribly much.
Yeah.
No.
But we realized when they were starting out, as we're running businesses, cash flow and everything else, we decided, well, we'll give you the opportunity.
Yeah.
We just don't see it being done.
Good point.
That's a really good
Okay.
point.
Follow up on that.
I just, people say they're gonna do something, I think it'd be nice if they did.
No, appreciate that.
If my time element's right, now maybe it's not, maybe they haven't reached it.
Can't
I
remember.
don't know, I feel like it's been a little bit more than a year at this point.
Yeah, it's been over a year, at least two.
Mhm.
At least.
Yep, so it looks like you're
Before
doing
you
a
and
good
I
job.
come.
It does look like they're doing well in terms
Still
of.
in this time.
I don't think so. Was it? Maybe. I don't know. It could have been.
Time goes by.
Yeah, it does go. Yeah, twice.
But those are my only ones, so that, I won't preach anymore.
All right.
Nothing tonight. I mean, it's such a long time since our last meeting.
Yeah, I know.
Just have to wait till next week.
It's coming quick.
Yeah, you'll have a full 4 weeks to think about it.
Yes.
Yeah. We could re-implement the meeting every 2 weeks if you want.
I have nothing.
Nothing?
Nope.
Anything in there? Thanks again to staff and everybody else for all the hard work you do. Good job getting everything prepped tonight.
We appreciate that. Thank you.
All right, so our next regular meeting is on September 6th, 2 days after our next holiday.
Is anyone not going to be here?
That's a great question. Yeah, does anybody know if they're not going to be here on September 6th? Jim's going to be here, so we're covered.
Take care of that. There, wish I wasn't.
All right. Well, if anything comes up and you're unable to be here, just reach out to Elaine and let her know. And with that, we are adjourned at 7:46. Thank you, everybody.